Assalamualaikum, very good morning. So we meet here again for another lab session for data communication and networking. So today we will going to do the lab sheets that I provided for you in our online class, in our online Google Classroom platform. Okay, under chapter 11, under module 11, which is at 11.7.5. Okay, this is the example of the document provided inside the Google Classroom. So please, okay, in order to conduct this test, you need to download the packet trace application that have application file inside the Google Classroom platform. So once you download it, you need to open them, and then when you open them, you will get this window again. Okay, which is this is the topology window, and also this one is the instruction window. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our lab session today. So let's take a look at the topology window here. Okay, you'll see there you have 4 hosts. This one representing a network. Okay, 4 network actually. So we have 25 hosts, 25 hosts, 25 hosts, 25 hosts. Okay, so here you have your addressing table here. You have addressing table here. Okay, so you need to fill in this addressing table. Okay, your objective is to design an IP addressing scheme, part 2, which assign IP addresses to network devices and verify connectivity. Okay, in this activity, you are given the network address 192.168.100.0/24 to subnet and provide the IP addressing for the packet tracer network. Each LAN in the network requires at least 25 addresses for end devices, the switch and the router. The connection between R1 to R2 will require an IP address for each end of the link. Okay, so let's take a look. So part 1, design an IP addressing scheme. Okay, step 1, subnet the IP address here provided 192.168.100.0/24 network into the appropriate number of subnets. I think I'm going to show you inside the document file, which I have answered before. Okay, so when you subnet this network, so based on the topology, how many subnets are needed? Okay, so here you need 5, which is 4 for the LANs and 1 for the link between the routers. So 4 for each of the LAN. Okay, 1 is for the link between the routers. So you need 5 subnets here. So how many bits must be borrowed to support number of subnets? How many subnets does this create? Okay, and also all of things, the binary and the host required, I will demonstrate to you through my PowerPoint. Okay, so this is the requirement. You have network address. Again, this is supposed to be network address. Okay, it's still right the host address. So you have a network address 192.168.100.0/24. You are now required to provide at least 8 subnets. Why 8? Because you need the closest power of 2, okay, to 5 is 8. You cannot choose 4 because 4 is less than 5. You need to choose 8 because 8 represented by 3 bits. Okay, so okay, for 8 subnets with 30 usable hosts each. Why 30 again? Because the maximum number that you need is 25. So for the topology, based on the topology, you need 25 hosts. So the closest number to 25 is 32. Okay, so subtract with the network address and the host and the broadcast address, you will need at least 30 usable hosts each. So firstly, let's take a look at the binary of the NAC address and also the subnet mask. So this is the binary that I've provided here. So from here, you need to borrow 3 bits. Okay, because 2 power of 3 is equal 8. So you need to borrow 3 bits here. So 3 bits will make your subnet mask become 255.255.255.192, which represented as this subnetwork portion. Okay, so this one is a subnetwork portion, this one is host portion. So how many network portion do we have now? We have 27 bits for your network portion and only 5 bits left for your host portion. So to summarize this, the number of subnet bits that you have is 3. Number of subnetwork bits that you have is 2 power of 3 equal to 8. The number of host bits is equal to 5. And the number of usable hosts is 2 power of 5 must subtract with 2 become 30. So this one, 2 again is representing the reserve for network address and reserve for broadcast address. So at the end, to summarize this, you will get by assigning 3 bits for your network portion, you will get 8 subnets with 30 usable hosts each. And now you need to change your /24 into /27. Okay, so your IP address now is 192.168.100.0/27 because you have 27 bits of network portion now. So these are the IP address if you decided to go for 3 bits. Okay, you should have at least 8 subnet. Okay, you have at least 8 subnet, up until 8 subnet. You can have up until 8 subnets from this combination of prefix and IP address. So okay, next, okay, we look at the magic number first. How do you obtain this network address for all the subnets? We look at the magic number first. Okay, so the rightmost network portion bits, which is 2 power of 5. Okay, starting from the right is 2 power of 0, 2 power of 1, 2 power of 2, 2 power of 3, 2 power of 4, 2 power of 5. So this is 2 power of 5. It is 32. So for all the networks, it will increment by 32 network address, starting from 0, plus 32, 32, and then you plus 32, and then 64, plus 62, 96, and plus 32 again. So to summarize, from the original network address, you can get the IP address by adding from the original network address plus 32 times subnet number subtract with 1. Okay, your subnet number subtract with 1, subnet number that you want subtract with 1 times 32 and add with the original network address, you will get the network address for the subnet that you want. Okay, so this one is subnet number 8. Okay, so based on this, we will try to fill in the questions that provided inside the lab sheet. So this one, okay, I already filled it for you before. Okay, so this one, how many subnet does this create? Okay, so it creates 8 subnet. How many usable hosts does this create? 30. Okay, so this is what I have mentioned before. Okay, so how do you obtain all this? Okay, so this one based on the subnet because you have 3 bits reserved for your network portion. So you start from 000, 001, 010, 011, 100, so up until 111. So this one will represent the network portion. Okay, and then if you calculate the subnet bus, okay, subnet bus is 224. Okay, did I mention correctly before? 216. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 224. Okay, I mistakenly write it 192. It's supposed to be 224. Okay, so I apologize for the mistake. So this one, okay, let's fill in the table here. Okay, again similar with my table here. Okay, so here I have simplified the table. I have simplified the table here. Okay, so you can see here, start from 0, 32, 64, 36, 128, 160, 192, 224. So the increment by 32. Okay, so you can get the broadcast address by one number before the next subnets. Okay, and the first usable host and the last usable host is based on the address available in the middle. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so assign the subnets to the network shown in the topology, okay, as this one, okay, subnet 0 to LAN connector gigabit edited 00 G00 of R1. So which is R1 here? 00. So this one, okay, for LAN for G01 for R1. Okay, this one for subnet 2. Okay, assign subnet 2 to LAN connected to G00 interface of R2. This is subnet 2. This is subnet 0, subnet 1, subnet 2, and this is subnet 3. And this one is subnet number 4. So based on this scheme, okay, we already have the structure inside the addressing table here. Okay, so moving again, okay, we have it inside our addressing table. So now is where we have to do the setting up our topology addresses. So what should you do here is that, okay, so now configure R1 LAN interface. Okay, configure both R1 LAN interface with the address from the addressing table. And then configure IP addressing on S3. Okay, so here R1 and then S3. S3, configure PC4, and R1, S3, and PC4. I think most of them already entered. So let's try and put the address here. So R1 will be, double click R1, open the command line interface. So this one, I have my notes here to configure. Okay, enable. So you enter your privilege mode and you enter your configure terminal, and you have here interface gigabit edited 0/0. Okay, then IP address 192.168.100.1.255.255.255.192. Okay, then no shutdown. So this is the first G00, and as we set up for G01 interface gigabit 0/1 address 168.100.3. Oops, we forgot the subnet mask. So never forget the subnet mask. 2. Supposedly the 192 or 224. So let's check again. 224. So supposedly all of them are 224. So I made the mistakes. It's not supposed to be 192. It's supposed to be 224. So again, I have to set up all the IP address. My mistake is 224. I've made the mistakes a lot. Start again. Okay, interface gigabit internet. This one is 224. Okay, no shutdown. Okay, gigabit internet 01. 33. Oops, I think I need to start again from the beginning. So I interface face gigabit internet 0/0 and IP address 192.168.1.255.255.255.224. Okay, I mistakenly written 192 in my notes. Okay, here. So it's supposed to be 224. Okay, no shutdown. Okay, next one, interface. Gigabit internet 0/1 IP address 192.168.133.255.255.255.224. Okay, so no shutdown and end. Okay, so finish with R1. If you want to confirm back what you did, show running config. So you see your gigabit internet 00 and 01 already established. So finish with our router here. So next, let's set up our S3 switch 3. Enable, okay, enable. So we put it, okay, enable, configure terminal, interface, VLAN 1. Okay, so here we have IP address 192.168.255.255.254. Okay, I've made a mistake in my notes, but here I'm correcting it. Okay, so the shutdown. Okay, so now you have to put in for switch. In order to connect the router, you have to put in default gateway. So basically, your default gateway is actually the gateway to the internet. Okay, 192.168.0.65. Okay, now let's set up our PC4. Desktop IP config. Okay. So you can copy and paste or not. Yes, we copy and paste. So here 224. Default gateway is 192.168.0.97. Okay, so finish running it. So let's see what did we do. Okay, we are 83% complete. So let's take a look what we missed. So in order to check what you missed, you can check result here. Okay, PC4 default gateway is correct. S3 default gateway is incorrect. So what did I make wrong? I think something related to my notes. Okay, so default gateway for in my notes supposedly 65 and 97 PC4, but in the table, okay, so in this case, look at the table we have provided here, 64 and 97. Okay, default gateway for S 3 is 65, correct? 65 S3, S3 default gateway, PC4 default gateway. S3 default gateway is 65. PC4 default gateway is so let's take a look at the address here. So I cannot check 65 224 65 PC4 is 97, correct? 97 and switch 3 is show 65. So my VLAN one is 65. So switch 3, okay, supposedly I think I made some different mistakes when setting up this lab. Okay, so and I cannot correct it. Okay, my default gateway is incorrect for PC4, PC S3. Okay, because this exercise is locked. Okay, so we cannot fix it. Okay, I cannot fix it. It's right here. So I think we just have to live with it. So this one is R2. Okay, let's try and check a look first. R2, and for R2 G00 is 65. R1 G01 is 97. So I think I did correct the default gateway, but I think there must be some mistake inside the exercise. Never mind, in case that you have gotten most of it. Okay, this is the highest mark you should be able to get, 83%. Okay, so we have a problem with the default gateway configuration in the task. So as long as you got this, means that you're already perfect with your calculation for your subnet mask. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Okay, I'll see you guys in our next demonstration. So soon you will have your skill-based test, okay, for your own study, so you can refer to what I have done in our in my YouTube channel. So just another friendly message from me. Okay, always take care of yourself, stay at home, uh, stay safe, and stay study. So I'll see you guys in my next video. So don't forget to press the like and subscribe to my channel. I see you guys next time. Bye bye.